Hello, back again for another FA Cup review video there. This time we're looking back at what happened in this Premier League round stage. So last time round I took a look at the extra Premier League round stage. And yeah, this is the second round as you like, but there's a few of these qualification rounds before you get to the first round proper, where you see the league teams, League 1, League 2 getting involved. So all these games are from like teams from the 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th tiers in the competition. So pretty underrated. Most of the sides, clubs you've probably never heard of. So it's just fascinating to see their journeys. And if they're able to win a match or two, then it really helps them out with a little bit of prize money to improve their facilities and potentially gain slightly better players, and then you can like slowly build up for future seasons, and then you can probably climb the table, get promoted, and then sort of rise through the divisions of that way around. So it's a good opportunity to see how they get on. And the FA Cup stage for this season, it's only just the one venue, because usually you get the replay opportunity if the scores are level after the 90 minutes, but because of a condensed fixture schedule, they sort of need to speed up the process there and get it decided on the day. And yeah, if it's drawn after the 90 minutes, I think they also skip extra time and go straight to the penalty kicks, just like they do in the League Cup format. So you can see a lot more exciting close encounters that way around. So, you know, positives and negatives about it, but let me know your thoughts on that. Alright, so let's have a look at some of these games there. The first one back on a Friday 11th of September, got New Salamis come away 5-1 winners against West Essex. Won't be looking at all the games there because there was a total of another 160 odd matches. So yeah, just looking for those key highlight games, those penalty shootouts, some potentially demolition jobs, or some matches that just didn't happen because of the virus situation where teams had to forfeit in order to progress on. So for example, Whitley Bay against Dunstore UTS. Whitley Bay was awarded a walkover due to Dunstan UTS testing positive for COVID-19, forcing them to forfeit. And there was another couple of those matches as well too. There was a couple of withdrawal matches. Yeah, this one here, Evesham United against Coventry United. Evesham United was rewarded a walkover, so they didn't have to play the game because of Coventry United's situation. Also had Haywards Heath Town getting a walkover against Broadbridge Heath. I think I covered Broadbridge Heath last season around there when I did the round by round following a club through the different rounds of the FA Cup competition all the way up to the final there. But no good for them this season. Had Carlton Town getting a walkover against G&G Oddby Town. Was there any others? That might have been about it. So not too bad. And for the penalty shootout matches, had Pontefract Collies coming through against Hebburn Town. Was a 2-2 draw after the 90, and then a 5-4 penalty kick win. Had Oddseat United 5-4 defeat against Concerts, also a 2-2 draw in regulation time. Had Bottle winning a 5-2 thriller against Salisbury, both from the 9th tier. There was Charnock Richards 5-4 penalty kick winners against Norwich Victoria after a 2-2 draw, so pretty familiar pattern with those scorelines and same penalty shootout kicks. But to end that streak, it was One Corn Town against Bugby Haas Town, 1-1 draw, and then that 5-4 penalty kick win for One Cork Town. Coventry Spinks against Cole Shill Town. 0-0 draw, and then a 4-3 win for Coventry Spinks. So yeah, let me know if you know any of these clubs there, or if you're from any of these places, or you support any of these teams. Be interesting to know how far your club can progress in this competition. Hadley with United coming through 3-2 winners on the penalty shootout after a 1-1 draw against Racing Club Warwick. What else do we have? Long Eton United against Bollesford Town, 1-1 draw after 90 and a 4-2 penalty shootout win against Long Eton United. And Mildhall Town against Corby Town, 1-1 draw, and then a 4-3 win for Mildwood Town. Lon Melford against Kempston Rovers, a 0-0 draw, and then a 4-2 win against for Lon Melford. And then we have Waltham-Stowe against the inappropriate team. C Fosters, a 3-2 penalty shootout win for them. Clacton, 1-1 draw, and then an absolute fulling 10-9 penalty shootout victory. That was nearly the best result, but there was one really famous club that pulled off an absolute bigger fuller than that, but we'll get to that right at the end of the video. So Dunstable Town against Eastern Sports, 1-1 draw, and then a 7-6 penalty shootout win for Dunstable Town. Fairfield Town against Edgware Town, 2-2 draw, and a 4-2 penalty shootout win for Fairfield Town. Norwood against Limbridge AFC, 1-1 draw, 4-2 winners for Northwood. Tunbridge Wells against Beckenham Town, 1-1 draw, and then a 4-1 penalty shootout win. So it's unusual to win it by 3 clear goals there. There was this extra other notes I stumbled across there. 7 notes. Town against CB Houston United. Match was abandoned at half-time to allegations of discrimination, with a score 3-0 for 7 notes Town. And I believe they going to replay that match there. Maybe not. Not quite sure what the eventual outcome was for that particular fixture, but I suppose, okay, it was a walkover. Hayward House Town was rewarded a walkover. No, 1-1. Where am I looking? So, yeah, I'm not sure. I think Houston United might have been able to progress because of that situation there. Anywho, next one. Everett and Belvedere, 1-1 draw and a 4-3 penalty shootout win for Evie. Copen against Three Bridges, 4-3 winners for Copham. Fisher against Toten and Mitcham United, 3-1 winners for Fisher. Favenshan Town, 6-5 winners against Eastbourne Town. Got Farben coming 4-3 winners against Limby Town. And all these are penalty shootout wins. Frimley Green, 5-3 winners against Westfield. And there was also Chester City, 3-1 winners against Basingstoke Town. And the big one to end things off was good old Hashtag United, the famous YouTube channel there with Spencer Owen getting involved and creating the club there. They were playing a whole bunch of other celebrity type games, and eventually they were able to be put into the Football League system just a couple of years back. This is their first opportunity at the FA Cup competition, and after a 1-1 draw against Felixstowe and Walton United from a tier above them in the 8th tier, though Hashtag United was probably going to get promoted once again to the 8th division, but their season got cancelled unfortunately at the end. But into the first qualifying round in this competition after a 13-12 penalty shootout thriller. So what a game that turned out to be. And they get to play a home match against an 8th tier club once again, against Southampton Rangers. So good luck to hashtag Uniteds. Be nice to see them progressing it quite far into this competition. But other than that, don't necessarily have anyone that I support in the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th tier sides. I suppose got Christchurch. I'm from Christchurch, so that'd be kind of ironic if they do well against Dorchester Town. But yeah, other than that, it's all a bit of a free-for-all. Let me know who you're supporting as well too, and then we can get behind your club and see how they perform in the first qualifying round. I hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Cheers.